Hey, ho, ho, ho. Yes, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Ghostoul Podcast. This week is a bit different. It's nearly Christmas. And yes, we have some guests on the show this evening. We're all going to jingle our balls and talk about ghost stories. So I have the awesome Russ and Carl on the show. There are some more guests coming. We're having Christmas difficulties at the present time. So I hope you boys are well. Welcome.
Thanks, Miki. Hi, Carl. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Russ.
We are all good. So we have. Who do we have here? We've got a few people watching at the moment. I admit, finger red number one. Finger red. I don't know what that's a reference to, but we.
Audacity is doing some. It's Emily, isn't it? Emily Paranormal.
What is?
Yeah, the girl. That's I'm sure it's Emily, isn't it? Emily Paranormal.
Is it?
Let my glasses on.
Well, finger red.
Sorry, Carl. Tracy, morning from Australia. Hope you're good.
Hello, Australia. In the future.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
It's Chirpy. Hello, good evening. Hope you are well and ready for Christmas.
Hello, Samantha, Chirpy. Lovely to join. I hope you and the dog are doing well, and I'm so glad that you said you'd join us on the podcast.
Is that Samantha, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chirpy Samantha.
Brilliant. Welcome along. So, yes, while we wait for the others, are we all ready for Christmas, guys?
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah. I think we get to our age and it's kind of, a couple of drinks and a bit of chocolate and the TV, and we're happy, aren't we?
I would take out the chocolate. I'm not a big chocolate fan. I know that's controversial. I'm not a big chocolate fan.
Oh no!
I know people look at me and went, "He eats chocolate."
Mince pies.
Yeah. No, it's cheese.
Cheese.
I've heard cheese is good for you, isn't it? It's like protein, apparently.
Oh yeah. It's definitely protein.
It's definitely protein.
So have you got any cheese boards in place, Carl, ready for Christmas?
I haven't just yet because where I'm in sort of technically transit, being in the UK at the moment before I go back, everything that was supposed to be delivered today, it's Christmas, got cancelled and is being delivered tomorrow. If it doesn't get delivered tomorrow, I've got 3 pot noodles and some pasta.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah, because you plan it, you put it all in there. You go, yeah, that'll do. There we go. Yeah. That's perfect. That's my Christmas salt.
Yeah,
and obviously the dates
Pringles are nice.
Yeah, exactly. The cheese footballs, the Twiglets, and everything you buy at Christmas. And yeah. So and obviously the bookings, early doors get booked up very quickly. So the only booking I could get was today at 3. That got cancelled at 10 o'clock this morning, and I've now got a new booking for 2 o'clock tomorrow. If that doesn't happen, Miki, I'm on my way to you.
Cool. Merry Christmas. So, hey, Carl and everyone else, happy to be here, and we are all well.
Thanks, Chippy.
I'm not a big chocolate fan. Savoury over sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see that sometimes. Sometimes this food it's just like, give me some nice savoury food.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm a big.
Hey,
Definitely
Neil.
John and Neil in the place. They were on last week, Russ. I don't know if you see that.
I'm going to catch up with it. Yeah, so I was out with John last week. So yeah, we had.
Yeah. He said you went out on that, and he spoke very highly of you.
Oh.
So.
I'll give you the tenner later.
Was that the Paralytic Boys?
Yeah.
Hey, sorry I missed you on Sunday. I should have been there, but I woke up in not the right headspace, so I didn't go.
Oh yeah, it was a certain someone's stand-up.
It was,
wasn't it?
I must admit, he absolutely smashed it. I saw the videos.
Was there any? Is it going to be online?
He is currently editing it together,
okay.
And you know what Nick's like.
Yeah.
So he'll definitely have that up soon. He
Cool.
had to shoot away for an emergency because technically this should have been shot. I should have been in a hotel from tonight, but I'm still at Nick's, and
okay.
So
fair enough. Cool.
No. So totally paranormal events.
Hello, Elliot. Hope you're good. I'm getting all the little picky bits tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck with that. Here's Garry.
Here we go, Mr.
Oh, God.
Fields.
Here he is. Look at that face.
You all right, mate?
Yeah. Guys, you might want to change the angle.
Your left nostril's got a few more hairs than your right.
I don't know if you can hear me.
You look like you're watching porn, up, Gav.
Oh, tell you what, you've got to watch these sites these days, haven't you?
How are you, mate? All good?
Merry
All
Christmas,
good on the
Gav.
iPad. All good. Couldn't get on the laptop.
You got a Mac by any chance?
A what?
No, iMac, no?
No, I've got a. I can't think what it's called. I've had this before, and then once I've set it up, it's all right. It's just mostly because I've not used StreamYard for a long time.
Yeah. Fair enough. You're here now. It's all good, man. How are you? You okay?
Yeah, I've been nuts busy September till about 2 weeks ago when I went up to Chillingham Castle. So took the foot off the gas a little bit, but just been absolutely rammed since September.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah, just invests and everything else I do.
Busy boy.
Yeah, as always. Yourselves, how's everyone?
I'm good.
All good, matey. All good.
Hi, Nick.
Look at the devil.
Is he over there, Carl?
No, he's not. Honestly, he is not. He is about 250 miles away at the moment.
Oh, okay. He's got his hat on. I thought it was hair for a minute. Well, Garry. Big white puffy hair.
Yeah, I've got that. It's too warm. I've got the heating on.
That's where you went wrong. That's better.
Yeah.
So, guys.
How you doing, Garry?
Yeah, all good, folks. Nice to meet you. Hope you're well, Carl, Russ.
My brother.
Yeah, we're still waiting for Mark. I don't know why. What's happening with Mark? But I think he's being affected by something. Good evening, Admit. Hope you're well. So, the topic of tonight's episode is Christmas ghost stories. We've all heard them, and we've lost Garry. So it's going to be generalised around that tonight. So obviously we have ghosts, we have stories, we have Christmas. We put them all together, and we've got the perfect package. So, what is the creepiest ghost story you've heard? Or do you know any ghost stories around the Christmas period that are only based around Christmas?
For me, it was when I was back living in Kent. And it was always told to me about Bluebell Hill. And it was the ghost of the bridesmaid on the hill. Where she died on Chris. I think it was Christmas. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe she died around the Christmas period. She got hit by a car. Blah blah blah. So that would be that's one of the when we were discussing this. That's one of the things that came out of this. It always reminded me of Christmas about the ghost of Bluebell Hill.
So, is she known to be seen around that time?
Yes.
Or...
well, she's seen all year round, but the sightings and the reports, etc., are more adamant, are more profound. Sorry, over the Christmas period.
Yeah.
Can I take this off?
No.
Are the balls annoying you?
No. This is a hat that's about 3 times too small for me, so it's cutting off the blood circulation. When I take it off, I'm going to have a red line there. Looks like I'm going to Turkey for a new hairdo.
I'm not touching any more switches.
Yeah, don't touch nothing, Garry.
I'm leaving it as it is.
The paranormal gentleman, I believe that's Mark.
Is that?
That's
stays
you.
well away. Still stays well away from me, Mark, don't you?
100%.
100%.
Even this is too close.
Is it?
Quite adapted. They're on the bottom low together.
Even Nikki.
Yeah, me and Russ are fine. We can just go like that.
We can. We're all right. Yeah. Cover them.
I can't see him.
Mark's finally been locked up behind the brick walls. Where he deserved.
And you don't want to see them. Actually, it's not a bad drawing, painting, whatever, hanging behind me.
Every time Mark comes on, he's in a different building.
What's wrong with that?
Exactly. Merry Christmas, Miki. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, boys.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Justin, hope you're good, mate. Thank you.
Can't see the comments on the iPad, just to let you know.
You can't?
No.
It's fine. I'll put them up anyway.
No, I can't see them either on there.
Okay. When I was 9, me and my family saw a lantern appear and disappear floating across Stony Cove at Christmas. Apparently, loads of people have seen the same thing. Ooh. Only at Christmas. Nice. That's what we're here to talk about today. Specific Christmas ghost stories, reports.
Why Christmas then? Why just Christmas?
Because it's Christmas time. Mark.
No, I mean, why is that person only seen at Christmas?
Oh, sorry. I thought you just asking the question. I thought, okay.
Oh, God.
Spin him off. Where's
he go? I don't know. He turns up late, doesn't get the story.
Wait, the stupid modern technology of a computer that decided that it's not your password. Shut up, Russ. I love you, really.
I love you too, man.
So, Russ, do you know any stories? Have you heard of any stories?
One that stuck with me. It's quite personal to me, really, over the years. So it was my late father-in-law, who sadly, obviously, passed away. But he always used to tell me a story about he was on the early morning shift at the local abattoir where he used to work. And on the way to work, he always used to cross over with the prior shift, the night shift.
Yeah.
And every morning he'd go to shift, this same gentleman would walk past him in this enclosed alleyway and exchange pleasantries, good evening, how was your shift, etc. So this one Christmas morning, he was walking to the shift, saw this same guy again, but this guy didn't acknowledge him. He looked pale in the face, and he had I always remember him telling me he had an aura about him and a certain smell. He said it was a weird, pungent smell. But anyway, he got to work and to be greeted by a host of ambulances and medic staff.
Oh, wow.
And so he walked in, and you know what's coming. He checked in, and he went to his foreman. What's the issue? And he went, oh yeah, we've had a guy dropped down with a cardiac arrest, and it's Dave or something his name was. And my father said that, I've just passed him in the alleyway, and he looked ill. I thought he was coming home ill from his shift. Yeah. So again, I don't know if it was a residual playback type of thing. I don't know, but my father was a skeptic, and it shook him to the core basically. But that was on a cold Christmas morning, going for a shift. So Always resonated with that one.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Sorry, Miki. I've just got to nip off a second because somebody's just rung the doorbell. So
okay, mate.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
All right, go get your food.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho.
It's not food. It's not food. So I am.
Oh, okay.
Who it is. I've eaten already. So give me a sec.
Your Christmas dinner, I meant.
Yeah.
What about you, Mark? Any Christmas stories that you know about around this sort of time with ghosts?
I don't actually.
No.
I'll be totally honest with you. I don't know. The person that I would ask would be Garry Fields.
Yeah.
Well, funny enough, we're coming to Garry now.
He's got about 3,000. The ghost of it.
I'm always drawn to where I live now. Used to be an old hall back in the day, and then obviously I always pick up on the children. So we always feel that the children very close this time of year. That's linked with the old hall. But when they knocked the old hall down, they built a new park, a new hall on the park, and they ventured off that way. And I have filmed in Whitby Hall in Ellesmere Port, and I've done that with Mr. A, and we had quite a lot with the children visiting. And because I live in a cul-de-sac now, I can go out some days and you just get a glimpse of them in the windows, and they'll always be in somebody's house that's got young children. So there's only 2 in the cul-de-sac that's got young children. So I always pick up on the little boy and the little girl as well, which is, I've got a picture of them as well, sketched, because my friend does the drawings, and I always pick up on them, and I start hearing little creaks, knocks and bangs this time of year at home. So you do feel like they come in close, because I feel that they get the excitement off the youngsters in the cul-de-sac as well. So I could do with, I think, getting hold of Penny and asking her to do some research on the old hall, because there's virtually nothing online now from the old hall. But we do have an historic wall, like splitting between the streets. So the wall's been knocked down in the road, but there's a preservation order on the wall, the original wall, which backs onto my good friend's house, and I'd like to do a little bit more research there on that.
Yeah, there's one as well by me in Sedgley called the Bridal Walk, and the legend has it that the lady haunts the Bridal Walk, holding a lantern, walking up and down the Bridal Walk, seeking her dead sons who died in the Great War. But it's always present during the Christmas, the 12 days of Christmas for some reason. So they must have died during that period. But there's that many local sightings of her. You walk down this Bridal Walk, and myself and one of my team members saw a white light just swaying along the bridal path the one evening. Yeah, but that's really strong during Christmas.
That's crazy.
Just for reference, there's the little girl.
Right there.
She at you. And the little boy, where has he gone? He's down below hiding.
Oh, wow.
So we'll be hiding in the attic. And the little girl as well. So that's quite interesting. And it's always nice when people can draw the spirit as well. That's always a good
even better if you get them on a voice recorder or on infrared or full spectrum. That'd be nice.
Well, I tell you what, I might take some photographs of I might turn the lights off and then take a few on the infrared on the night vision on the camera, and then just see what I get over the next day or two as well. And if we get anything, I'll pop it up on here as well. But obviously this time of year, doing what I do, I did have a warning, and I told a few family members not to go in crowds a few weeks back, and obviously that protruding down south in Australia as well. So sometimes when you do get stuff, it's actually sickening to the core. But you just do feel that sometimes there's a lot to do around premonitions and all that as well. So it does get tough, especially when that type of stuff's this close to this year. You know, Christmas time, and there's never a good time. But it's you do need someone to talk to when you're getting that type of stuff as well, and that's where it gets a little bit frustrating.
Yeah. When you said that, Garry, about you sense the children's spirits because you think possibly the excitement from the children, like the living. Yeah. I never thought of that. Yeah. It's like, wow, that's like the creative buzz that they're getting. They're excited for Christmas, the energy, the positive energy, and the spirits are drawing from that. I never thought of that.
Yeah, and again, that's a nice simplistic way of trying to sum that up, if you get what I mean, because you can imagine them kids from back in the day would have had their chalkboard would have been like their iPad, wouldn't it, today? So I suppose they're spiritually seeing what the modern times are of what these youngsters are getting, all the excitement around the youngsters as well. But I was going to inbox Penny today, Morgus Griffiths and that, and I was just going to ask her about that, but I thought obviously time of year, I'll leave it to another day and then just see if we can do a little bit of digging around that as well.
Yeah, it's worth a shot, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. But again, originally when I moved in this house, it was called Rose Cottage, and Rose Cottage was in Ellesmere Port is where the police station used to be. There used to be a cottage where the police station used to be, and that was called Rose Cottage. So I don't know whether that's on the back of the land, from the old hall.
Yeah.
So again, someone's carried it on, and I just dropped it off the address. Eventually, I just didn't use it as Rose Cottage because mine's like a semi-detached house, so I just didn't see the point of carrying on with that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, it's worth another something to look into, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose there must be some archives in the local library.
Yeah, this one's for you, Mark. You asked why is it only seen at Christmas? No idea. I'm guessing someone drowned during the Boxing Day scuba dives they used to have. Hundreds have drowned there, where Samantha said about.
Yeah.
So that was.
But there's hundreds of people that have drowned there.
This one, yeah, Stony Cove.
Why is there only one?
What, one spirit?
Yeah.
That's seeing.
Surely there'd be more there, wouldn't there?
I suppose that would depend on how they cross over. If they believe in the afterlife, are they, however it works when we die.
Garry.
Carl, are you in the pink windmill?
Mine or what?
In the pink windmill. I don't know.
What, am I drop bags or something?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. I have no idea what the pink windmill is.
Be careful how you answer that one.
Yeah.
Might be an elite club.
Elite.
I guys had a birthday card, early birthday card.
Oh dear. Happy birthday. He's trying to get me banned.
Didn't say nothing.
I'm not reading that out. Hi Vic, hope you're good. Hi gents, all my favourite people in one place.
Hi Vicky.
Hi Vic.
The gorgeous Vicky.
Gayla, hello, hope you're good. Thanks for joining from America.
Hello.
Merry Christmas. Gary's in the chat as well. Hi, Garry.
He gets everywhere, doesn't he?
He does. He's all over it.
I've got my phone on it now.
He's cheating.
I've shared it to my page as well. TV page.
Thank you so much.
I tried to do that, but it's still not showing any of the comments.
No.
Hey, I've not done bad there, being not techie minded.
Yeah, you're doing quite well actually.
It's all a lie.
I tell you what is interesting as well is, where Boxing Day is massive, for like people that go out into the country folk and all that, and they go out doing, obviously what they do on Boxing Day and that. And I just even think a lot of people, like for us this year, there's no football on Boxing Day, it's on Saturday. So even if you go out for a little walk, because a lot of people do go out for fresh air and walks this time of year as well. But even down by the canals and through the country lanes and all that as well. There's some amazing places locally on your doorstep that you're just bypassing every day. So if anyone does want any fish, get out between now and the new year and have a little look around your local area as well. That's what I'd say as well, because again, as a medium, we pick up on so much, and a lot of energies do call us.
You need to come over where I am. Just across the road, there used to be a massive asylum. But it's all houses now.
Oh, standing in the gardens.
I've got
what, Mark?
An asylum across the road.
Right. You told me I had the dog in car park.
Oh no, that's up the road by Miki.
I live in a field. What are you on about?
See?
Pink Windmill was Rod, Holt and Emu.
Oh, yes, just up the road from where I used to live in Kent.
Okay.
In a pub literally about 700 yards from my house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully I'll have a nice surprise as well. A good friend of mine's been doing a book for the last 15 years where he had a possession and he had that removed, but he was a bit distorted for the first 6 months. So he's come from the dark energy of his first experience up to the white light. So his new book's been out after 15 years. It's going to be on Amazon Prime, and you scan the QR code of all the pictures in at the captures that you've got, then you can go and watch all the paranormal night of how that evidence come about as well. Oh, wow. And before we went to Scotland in the summer, in August, there was 222 pages before we done the Scotland tour.
Wow, that's going to be a good book. It's going to keep us busy.
I can't wait. And again, stuff like that's just the evidence along the way. It's been off the scale, and the stories, it's all tied in as well. So that's going to come out on Amazon. I haven't got the title of the book yet because he hasn't officially given me the title of the book. But I think it was due out last Monday. So I've just left him to come back to me and let me know all that information as well. But I think it's $39.99 because there's that much ink in the book. But if you think of it at 20 quid for the book and then 20 quid to watch 15 years of invest that's tied in with the QR codes as well with all the pictures. So that's a nice way of looking at it.
That's pretty cool that you can do that. I take it they're in the book and you just scan them while you're reading it.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
No, but nobody in the world's ever done that before. So there's a lot of thought and process gone into that as well.
So I'm just looking on Amazon.
Can I plug my calendar, Miki?
Yeah.
I've got a calendar out, yeah. It's called When Nature Crawls. It's like an advent calendar of pooing dogs.
Oh, nice. I've seen the cat diarrhea one of them. Timu, yeah? Trust Russ.
Got 50 pence on Amazon.
Wow, that dear.
You were robbed.
Yeah, you were robbed. Yeah, so Gator said when she passes over, she'll go around tapping people on the shoulder. That'd be quite funny, actually. And everyone looks around in shock. Unless you find Garry, then you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So Lee says, evening, Garry. It was really good to see you lads at the Glass Museum.
Oh, yeah, what a night that was.
Yeah, we was talking about that last night, Garry, in the pub. He had a queue of people wanting to punch his head in.
Oh, yeah. Nothing new there. Also, as well, do you know when they've done the walk around at that Glass Museum in Stoke-on-Trent? Was it Stoke-on-Trent?
Stourbridge.
Stourbridge, yeah. Even my dad watched the video on the walk around, and when we went into the basement, my dad was like, I can see shadows, and he's never mentioned anything like that before. Yeah. So I was a little like, it was a very busy night down there as well. And the lady, she done all the research, didn't she, of 1812, if I remember. And I didn't read it because I said, if I go again, I don't want to read that information. Do you know what I mean? So I'd like to go back.
I turned up and there was 3 women restrained from punching him in the head.
Because they see me as the bad guys, because of show spirits. They see me as the bad guy. Yeah. So you've been. So you have to explain a little bit what went on with that, Russ.
Yeah, context is important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so because
misogyny training.
Yeah. Wow. So Squirrel said my mate got the pooping cats one from Secret Santa. Yeah. Wow.
That's it, yeah. But did he get some of this? As you can see, Uncle Stiffy Soinex spray.
Oh, I've seen that advertised on Facebook. Yeah.
Supposed to replenish your
bits.
energy.
Yeah. Wakes everything up. Wow.
Russ is getting old now.
He's getting them all.
Russ, do you know what's come to me? What's just said to me then?
Signed Ricky Martin photograph as well.
He needs that sniff for that. Wow.
Do you know what I was given then, Russ? My guy virtually said to me, "You need to open your own paranormal joke shop."
I've already got one.
All the flashing balls in and all that.
That's why nobody comes on my events.
Crap, your events are full, mate.
Yeah. So John said when Carl said there was someone at the door, Rod Hole and Amy used to dance to the door in the pink windmill, showing me pissing age. Yeah, cheers. So I didn't even know anything about that. So thanks for that.
You're a baby, that's why.
The Glass, I am a baby. The Glass Museum was a fantastic night. Squirrels, who are you? Do these boys know you? Yeah. Squirrels travelled 26.
Give us your name.
Yeah, it's a secret. You're not allowed to know.
Yeah. Secret squirrel.
Yeah, literally.
He's nuts.
Yeah. Anyone in the comments got any, or anyone watching got any Christmas stories, ghost stories around their area where they live, or people that are watching this on catch up? Please let us know.
I always remember. Go on, Gaz. You go first.
Where I'm always drawn to this time of year is it Hillcrest or Hillcrest or Hillcrest Castle Hall? Do you know where they had the Downton Abbey? Was it?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I always get drawn to places like that. I had an email off them the other week as well, because I'm like a member on their page, so I always try and watch what goes on. But I'd like to go walking around some of these places, over the Christmas period, and I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Definitely. It's more of a pea soup now, isn't it? This time of year with all the emotions and things. So we get more energy to play about with, don't we, at this time of year? So I can understand why there's more visitations and etc. this time, because just for the simple fact for that,
I bet you didn't know, Russ, that in January and February the veil is the thickest, and you should the thickest in January and February.
Yeah. Why is that? Because of the moon, or
it's just like the circumference pressure and everything. It just suppresses in and stuff like that as well. The atmosphere, and as they say, it's like a pea soup of thicker energies. So when we have it October, it's just getting into that phase where it's opening all up and then it closes down. I think it's to do with the planet virtually is far away from wherever we're up to in this flat earth or globe. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Garry, can I ask you a question?
Sorry.
You just mentioned flat earth. You just mentioned flat earth. That's got to be the biggest conspiracy theory that is a load of rubbish that anybody believes this world is flat.
What I'm saying is basically is I'm open to both sides of the view, so I'm down the middle. Do you know what I mean? So
you can be down the middle of a subject. The subject is flat Earth or globe.
Yeah, but I listen to both sides of the coin. Carl, I listen to both sides of the coin, and also as well, the best way around that is get a nice package together, and we'll go past the Antarctic wall and then see what's there, and then
This 300-foot wall of ice that surrounds the planet. Yeah.
And next you're going to be telling me we're floating around the universe on the back of a turtle.
Let's go and pick up on some. Let's go and pick up on some spiritual penguins.
Oh dear! It's going to be one of them.
Do you know what somebody always asks me, and this is always hard to describe, is like somebody says, why don't we pick up on dinosaurs spiritually and all that, and trying to explain how the land mass must have changed over the thousands of years and what was the sea is the land and vice versa. So you do get some amazing questions out there. So come on, folks, let's ask some questions.
But it's easily explainable though, because that energy stream's gone. It's diluted. It's
65 million years.
65 million. That's why we're dealing with stronger energy streams now.
If you go back to the flat Earth,
flat Earth.
when you're at 40,000 feet in an aircraft and you look out the window and you see the curvature on a clear evening,
but you're not there. I've interviewed a flat earther, and they've gone into great detail how anybody getting on the plane is duped. All pilots are actors. You don't leave the ground.
So basically all them hours of training and stuff is a load of crap.
Exactly. I've interviewed about 2 or 3 flat earthers.
I tell you, another good one, Carl.
Back in the day.
Dinosaurs fell off the edge.
Another good one, Carl, as well, is a friend of mine. They used to be like an air hostess, and they used to like fly over Egypt and fly over the pyramids and that. And they used to do the water in the sink experiment. Mm-hmm. And then when you go so far over there, it starts swirling the other way as well.
Exactly. So, it's like being in Australia. The water goes the opposite way to when it is in the UK.
Is that true? I thought that was on telly.
No, they used to tell me about that. My friend, he's got his own chauffeuring company, and his wife was an air stewardess, and she said they weren't virtually allowed to fly over the pyramids, but they actually done it one day just to be a bit naughty and do what we do, push the limits.
Mm-hmm. But there's also that thing where somewhere around the equator, there's that in the middle of an ocean. You get there, and there's you have 2 colours of sea, and there's a line.
Oh, you're seeing that, yeah.
And I've seen videos.
Salt and fresh, yeah.
It's basically where 2 plates meet, and the water's different, and it meets to a point.
Yeah, but then you go to South Africa. I think it's the Cape of Good Hope. If you look at that, you can see a line. Well, not a straight line, but it wiggles.
They call that up here the River Mersey in Bournemouth.
What side do the bodies come up on?
Depends on which side you got thrown in.
Yeah.
I will. I'll be coming down to Alcester on Saturday, Russ, after the match.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, it'd be lovely to see you, mate.
I wasn't going to tell anyone. I was just going to show up.
Just do it. Any of you lot want to come down as well if you're around? Alcester Town Hall, 27th.
What date's that?
27th. Saturday.
I'm away.
Oh, well. Well, come then, can you?
No.
You can come in spirit.
That's it.
The missus will kill me.
Where are you going? Well, mate.
Sorry. Nothing new there, Mark.
Yeah.
No.
So, have any of you actually done an investigation on Christmas Eve or Boxing Day? We'll get rid of Christmas Day because that's probably not likely. But
yeah,
I've done one. When I worked with the Past Hunters with Sean and Bex, we actually done.
Yeah.
We actually done. Let me think of it. It was a hall. I'll think of it in a minute. And it got burnt down. It wasn't. Oh, what's it? I'll think of the hall in a minute. 2 seconds. Oh, it's just succumbed me at the minute. And it was actually the coldest investigation I've ever done. It was about -10, and I had 4 or 5 layers on then. And it was Baltic. It was absolutely Baltic. It's just by Lewis Carroll, just where his village was. I'll think of it in a minute. And that actually burnt down, but that was a lovely location. I only got there a couple of times, but I'd like to have got in there more, and it will come to me what it's called. Daresbury Hall.
Is it inside?
It was inside, yeah,
and it's
as well.
Minus 10. Wow.
It was minus 10, yeah, the weekend. It was like all open. It's a bit like an old asylum open, if you get what I mean. It was on its rundown period. So I think what actually happened, there is a traveller's camping area quite close to that, and I think they took all the lead off the roof. And then a lot of it, no. A lot of it set fire to it, and then obviously they set fire to a lot of these places as well, unbeknown people, and you've lost another great hall then, haven't you? Which is a crying shame, but that was an amazing investigation. Daresbury Hall.
Miki, when did we do the one that was advertised when we did the Really Live? Wasn't that before Christmas? Or was that before New Year?
That was the nightmare after Christmas.
Yeah.
That was the 27th, I think. Yeah, the Ram.
So that's close. That was close.
Yeah.
Because I know there was pictures of us with baubles and Santa.
Yeah, that was an awesome night. That was. I thought you were going to say Drakelow on the 24th, like 23rd into the 24th. Did you go to that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
we did the Christmas jump. Yeah, and it was like 50 people there. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was mental.
Did Lee do his live feed from there that night, or was that a different night?
I think that was a different night.
Yeah,
that was a different one. I was there at that one. Yeah, that was a different night.
But that was nice to be part of as well.
Mm-hmm. Miss Drakelow. I heard Drakelow's opening back up though, or a certain tunnel in there. They're doing an Airbnb or something, yeah.
Oh, Airbnb in Drakelow.
Yeah, apparently.
I spent 8 full days basically locked in Drakelow.
You had the drone in there, didn't you? You had the drone.
Yeah, we had drones. I drove a car down one of the main tunnels.
No way.
Yeah. I drove the owner's Land Rover.
Sid?
Sid's. We had to transport a certain bit of equipment for the filming we were doing, and the only way we could get it in was in the back in the Land Rover. So I got the privilege of driving. The furthest entrance which backs onto Sid's woodyard.
Is that the one with the big door?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is basically the only doors that actually physically work in Drakelow.
Yeah.
Which I now think is the access where the wine people come in now into it. But yeah, I drove his Land Rover with some equipment in the back because we were late and.
Carl, have you ever picked up on anything above the land?
Yes.
While we've been in there, because we had quite a bit of a witchy few sessions that was on the land from above, came down, sat down into the tunnels. We've had that a few times.
Well, what they did when they initially built Drakelow, there was like houses and what you don't know about Drakelow. Everybody thinks of Drakelow as being the tunnels, but there was school buildings, there was houses, and there was all sorts of stuff, other stuff that was built. So if you went into the woods around Drakelow, you'll find broken down buildings and stuff like that around the mound of Drakelow. And one of the famous stories about Drakelow is the guy that was killed out the front of the main gates of Drakelow, which used to be the one into the car park for the paranormal investigations. And there was kids waiting for school, and somebody who was going into work got hit by the school bus and died, and he got taken into Drakelow there was like the medical facilities there that was actually physically used. He was taken into that.
Wow.
Oh wow! I've actually seen somebody outside the front of Drakelow. You know, the old walk entrance.
Yeah.
We had our car there, and we were packing up. It was like 3 a.m. And
Miki, I was there with you.
Was it you?
Yes.
The person in the black leather coat.
Yeah. You described it. 3/4 leather coat.
Yeah. Wow, that might be him.
Yeah.
I didn't know that story. I didn't know people died outside it, or there was even buildings above it. Really
there was a load of buildings up top. When we filmed the show that we did in Search of the Paranormal, we were literally, apart from probably 4 or 5 hours a night, we were literally in Drakelow 24/7. Apart from about 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't let us actually physically sleep in there for 8 days straight. Because they said about the temperature and the spawns off the walls and all that.
Yeah.
Sort of stuff.
Black mold was terrible.
Yeah, but yeah, we were there, and there was so many. There's so many. If you go away from Drakelow Tunnels itself, but you look at the history of the hill and the village behind where the caravan park is.
Yeah.
And all that area, basically, how they basically decided on where Drakelow was going to be before they built it. And the guy that basically got done for signing incorrect invoices so he could pocket the money, where he used certain inferior products and actually and there was workmen that actually died because of certain materials that we used on Drakelow early on.
Harry Dapper. Harry Dapper, Tunnel 1, weren't it? As that was one of the stories.
Yeah, that was Tunnel 1 was the biggest. And when we did the when we did the show, we had pictures on a table, and we had 5 REM pods and 5 millimeters, and we also had 5 digital recorders. We also had other equipment around it, and we had evidence come through where we heard the name of the guy. If you go back in the records to find out who was prosecuted for embezzlement, we got his full name through, and they picked his picture out of all the pictures we had, and everything like that. So yeah, there's that whole ties in. Well, Drakelow, there's sightings of people in Drakelow at Christmas.
Yeah. The guy in the blue boiler suit, Tunnel 1.
The guy in the blue boiler suit.
Yeah.
Is that Oswald?
I thought it was
the bloke who died down there.
And I personally, after the time I spent there, because obviously there's the reports of the black-eyed dog and everything like that, the black shuck.
Yeah,
the black one,
the demon. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got a picture of him. I'll show you.
I'll tell you what. Can I just jump in relation to an experience?
Go for it.
My most profound experience in Drakelow. It was the tunnel underneath the burial mound. There was no electricity at all, obviously, down there. All the fluorescent light tubes from the 50s.
Yeah.
They was all along the tube, and we did for some reason we did just a standing circle, energy circle, and then because none of the equipment was kicking off, and I shit you not, we had every one of them fluorescent tube lights turn on. Not in an ambient colour, but in different colours, red, blue, green, coming along. We broke the circle. They all went off. We went looking for the wiring to see if there's fused up filaments, etc. Nothing. But the power of that circle lit those fluorescent tubes. It was mad. One of the most profound experiences I had at Drakelow.
To be truthfully honest, Russ, I would agree with you 100%. Out of all the God knows how many places I've been, both in the UK and abroad, and over the years I've been doing it. Drakelow has a special part in my heart about it. And I don't know whether Miki remembers this. Remember when we did the Christmas jumper one, and I had the parabolic dish, and we were walking up, and I was hearing all this stuff, and I handed you the headphones.
Yeah.
And you described what you were hearing.
You could.
Did you see the black shadow?
Yeah.
He came out of a doorway there in Drakelow, by that big open door, the ones that open.
Well, Garry, that's a great photo, but we have a better photo of the guy in the blue boiler suit. It's
really?
we're not having a pissing competition, Garry. We're loving it. But
Extra
we've
validation.
got a picture. If you
It's
go
validation,
to
isn't
In
it?
Search of the Paranormal Draco with Jolie, a good friend of mine, and obviously everybody here, and Garry as well. And she was being interviewed for the Draco show.
I remember, yeah.
And that doorway, which Garry just showed a picture, we have a colour photo washed out of a guy in a blue boiler suit.
Wow.
I spoke to the guy in the boiler suit.
Did you?
I went by myself to go out to get some fresh air. This was at one of the breaks. And as I walked back in, you can turn left and right, left to go where the clock was.
Right to go
to that-
toilet, left to go
That's
clock,
it.
yeah.
As I got to that junction, the guy walks out in front of me, and I said to him, "Are you right?" And he just nodded and then walked off.
Yeah.
And I was
So
like,
many
hold on a
people.
minute, who are you?
So many people.
Oh, wow.
But they vanished.
Wow.
So many people. Okay, I got to
Yeah.
because I can guarantee everybody in this call at the moment has been to Draco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you go? When you were given the choice, what did you feel in the men's toilets? And don't say yourself, but I'm just saying.
Well, you know.
Russ was feeling the person next to him.
Because I after day one, I refused to go to
Go
the toilet.
alone.
No, alone. I'm happy to go with other people, but I refused to go to I always went to the ladies because the ladies had a nice feel. The men's toilet in there, no.
Yeah, I
You
never
always
went
felt like
alone. I hated it.
Yeah,
You always felt like someone was watching you or standing behind you in that toilet.
Yeah,
I do believe
exactly. That's exactly right, Mark.
The family
There's a lot to do in there with that energy I showed you there as a shapeshifter, and I've actually got him running around as like a Rottweiler around my feet as well.
Yes, Garry, because that is what we found out, because the gatekeeper or the black shark, he is seen and he changes between a dog and a human and all these things.
Did any of you have the REM pod going off using it as a Morse code?
Yes.
Yeah, we had that. Yeah, we had that. Yeah.
In the control room.
Yeah, control room.
We had a Geiger counter, and we had a four element environment center, and you could literally see, the light. If you put that on a voice analysis, it would be you could see the points, and we were getting spikes at regular intervals on all machines.
Wow.
REM pods, everything that we had, we were getting literally. It was literally spike down, spike, and everything was spiking at the same time.
Wow. Mental.
Which is now obviously they've turned that part into part of the museum.
Yeah.
I don't know why they can't still open it.
No.
At least the museum part.
Well, to be truthfully honest, I've been to the museum itself since it closed, and literally you just walk up that where the clock is. You walk in, you walk up. You're not allowed in any of the rooms. You've got the stuff around. You've got the things that blocks you going in, so you're not allowed in the control room. You're not allowed into the BBC or BT communication room anymore. You're not allowed in this room. You're not allowed in that room. So basically, you just do a circuit of standing in corridors, and then you're out.
I remember we used to take screwdrivers to get into them control rooms, and that's how I used to open the door. Allegedly, yeah. So Someone told me they did.
Yeah, exactly. Put that in there. Allegedly, Mickey York did not use a screwdriver.
I never took a screwdriver. We, as in the royal we all did it.
Exactly.
Everybody on the night, yeah.
But the funniest thing is about Draco at the moment, up until, I don't know whether this is correct now, but anybody who is has paid to ever do an event at Draco is given given coordinates of where they can find the key to open the door to get in.
That was a nightmare.
Oh yeah, I was shown where it was in the wall.
I don't want people going there, and if it's still there, but 3 months ago, it was confirmed to me that the key that still opened the main door was still in that spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, outside? Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. When we're going.
Yeah.
Yes, go, boys.
Right. Okay. We're about Liverpool, Chester. Yeah. Okay, so we can do a round robin. We'll be in Drake.
Yeah, come on.
Because I still have the combination on my phone.
Oh, wow. No
yeah,
way.
it's still in that. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, where
on the left. Yeah.
Yeah, the left side, yeah.
On the left-hand side, yeah.
There was two other stories that always stuck out with me with Drakelow as well. One was I always got something. You remember the room with all the keys in? I always got something around the safe and stuff missing out the safe. And then, do you remember the tunnels, the other tunnel, Russ, where we had loads going on with activity there, and I felt stuff was going out the back door, but I felt it was going over to Northern Ireland.
Was that the escape tunnel, the very far end of the left?
I felt there was stuff going out the back door there as well, underhanded.
On a slope, weren't it?
Yeah, to an Irish organisation, apparently, allegedly.
Going back a while, that
I think that might be
on those boys.
Yeah.
So, has anybody, when investigating Drakelow, ever had anybody run up behind them in the gravel?
Yes.
I had that, and I'd turn around and thought, "Fuck me, there's someone behind me," and there wasn't. It's just me there.
Yeah.
I actually done an investigation with Pitch Black there, and I shown a boxer, and I think they used to have like fighting and like one-off straighteners, and you could actually hear the gunshots of one night when it went a bit wrong, and somebody got carried away. You could hear gunshots in there as well, but as clear as day.
I think the most active room, which people probably, I don't know whether I'll say it, but I don't know whether you guys have actually been in there. I know Miki has. Is the flu room and air conditioning room at the top end of Tunnel 3.
In the top left corner of it?
Top left corner, which used to have an escape hatch to go up the hill.
Yeah.
That's the one with the hill. That's what I was talking about. I called it the escape tunnel, but that was Garry's on about the island.
Oh, that place!
Weapons and things. Yeah.
You could physically. You didn't need a parabolic disc. No. You didn't need video. You could hear voices.
Hear voices up and down. Yeah.
When we actually investigated there, after the information we had about the witches and that, a week later another group was there, and it actually came out on the equipment saying, "Where's Garry?"
Wow.
Which was amazing.
So Garry, I've got to ask you, what's your number one location? Whether it's Christmas or not, because I know it's a Christmas show.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to ask you this, Garry. If you could pick one location that was the most active for you, where would you pick it?
I'm going to say Stirling Jail, because I had stuff from Stirling Castle followers down to the jail. And for the 2 hours, I was with Justin that night and Pan and his team, and I shown Robert the Bruce, and somebody took a screenshot of the photograph, so I transfigured him, and I had a crown on my head, and somebody Googled him, Robert the Bruce, and you could actually see this crown. And the people said that photograph of him, when they've done research, they said that's what you was wearing when you were showing that spirit as well. But that was 2 hours solid in one of the cells, but it had followed us all the information, it followed us down from the castle and all that as well. So that was off the scale. And I'd say quite close to that is St. George's Hall in Liverpool, with the history over the time period. And I actually stood on the roof and went up above the Victorian roof into the natural, how it would have been back in the day. And I've actually stood on the roof at 3:00 in the morning when I was supposed to be filming, and they couldn't find me, and I was stood on the roof looking all over the city. So that was an amazing. But again, in the judges' chamber there, St George's Hall, and there's that much going on, and it was just unbelievable. But take me to Stirling Castle, Stirling Jail, anywhere around there. But I think that's linked with past life with my Reiki masters, because her guide was found under the chapel in Stirling Castle of one of the 5 bodies they found under there, and they'd done a reconstruction, and that was one of my Reiki masters guides who follows me now and again. But if anyone sees either her guide, my Reiki master's guide, or my guide, I know that's when we cut the session. So the last time that happened and somebody described my guide who they could see through me, I knew I broke the session then, and I was in Drakelow by that big black door at the big door at the bottom as well. So if somebody describes that, I know we're getting too close to the bone, or something's going to go on where we need to cut it and go and have a drink and refresh and go again, because there's just that many places out there. Every place has got its different story. Chillingham Castle the other week, 15 years I've been called to that place, and I couldn't make it up with you that night, Russ, because I was elsewhere. But when I went up about 3 weeks ago, Claire Evans said to me, "What have you picked up on tonight?" And I had my pad, and I pulled the second page of my pad down, and she said that's all she's heard all night was missing children. And that's what I had on my pad. And she said that's all she could hear all night was the missing kids. And that's validation from another medium of why I was drawn there to help a couple of kids as well, which is mind-blowing.
Wow.
But 15 years to get there when you're drawn to it, it's a long time, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we have something from Gala. There's an old hotel in my area from the late 1800s where the husband murdered his wife. People have said they've seen her in the corridors. Wow. I presume that might just be a Christmas story, or it's just a local legend, myth. So Garry, question for you. Yeah. Would you investigate Anfield?
Well, to be honest or not, if you don't believe me, I've actually took people on tours there, and I'm actually sat in the manager's chair before they've done the new main stand, and I've got a big, massive energy around me like that. It's actually
Bill Shankly. Was it Bill Shankly? Did he come through?
Certainly. And I tell you another interesting thing about that, Russ, that you say that.
Really?
It wasn't too far off the boot room where that main press office was. I've actually done a lot of areas around Everton's ground, and one of the first people I brought through was the first captain that went from Everton to Liverpool from like 1890s or 1892 or something like that. And I brought the first captain of Liverpool through as well. But that was in the Everton old pub, which they've just closed down, which used to be by Goodison. And there's another couple of places down there that I've had some amazing nights with, you know, and they're in like Everton places, and the stuff that you get, it's so much linked with the history of the place. And, you know, you're looking at 1890s there.
Yeah. Wow.
Mind-blowing. I've got that picture as well, Russ, if you want me to show it. You've got me intrigued now. Am I being naughty?
Yeah.
Never.
So obviously we talk about spirit energy, summer solstice with Stonehenge, etc. Garry, this might be a question that you can answer maybe. The winter solstice, does that change the spirit realm, the energies? Is it linked to Christmas this time of year? Does that change how spirits show themselves to you, or from what you experienced anyway?
I feel from like October to the summer solstice, I feel that's the time I struggle, because the nights are getting darker. Now the days start swinging out, I'm all right theoretically, but I feel around the summer solstice, the winter solstice, I just feel around that area. It's an amazing area, and again, I just feel that it starts swinging the other way, if you get what I mean.
Okay.
So we've had that time from Halloween to now, and then it starts swinging. The energy starts swinging out again now because the nights are starting drawing out already. But obviously, Stonehenge, there's so much myths and legends with that as well, and there's supposed to be steel underneath some of the columns as well. When they think they'd done it in 1952, didn't they? They'd done a reconstruction in 1952.
Yeah.
So again, it's like the lie of the land. You just get so much, but I love it on the way down to Bath and all that. I get so drawn when I'm down that neck of woods to other little areas as well, away from Stonehenge.
Yeah, Somerset and Glastonbury and all that area. Yeah, it's very spiritually down there.
Yeah, even Glastonbury, not in the height of summer season, is a place to go and walk around and experience them vibrations and do your own little bit of research. Take a pad, have the apps on your phone or something, try different things as you're walking around places. But definitely, I feel less suppressed coming out the other side of the longest days now. The shortest days starting to 2 minutes a day or 1 minute a day or whatever. But I feel it's like I just keep my head down from like Halloween till then, and then I just feel that's a tough time with so much going on.
I think this festive period, mainly festive, is a time for residual more than anything. Because as I discussed earlier on, because of the emotions and high senses, and it's an emotional time, and for a lot of people, and obviously not just sad, happy times as well. I just think it's prime conditions for residual playback. So.
Well, I always say when we do have Christmas dinner and all that, I always say raise a glass to absent friends, because it does the emotions with everything. It's you've got to remember the good times, and that's what I say to people when people contact me or if I do any readings and that. I always say to people, you've got to remember the positives, because there's more positives than them just not being here now. You've got to remember the good times.
Yeah, don't dwell on the bad and the negative.
It's no coincidence as well. A lot of the authors that penned classic ghost stories was always around the Christmas period as well. So a lot of those were experienced as well during this season. So there is something mystical and magical about it, spiritually as well as energy-wise, depending on what side of the fence you're on.
Well, look at the Christmas Carol. That's like the ultimate ghost story.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I feel I'm always drawn to it's a day where there's always hope to look forward to. That's how I always see Christmas Day as well. And to me, Boxing Day is my favourite day of the year, because you do get time for me to reflect on everything that you've done in the year. And that to me is an achievement, Boxing Day. That's the way I look at it. I'd rather have Boxing Day is my favourite day of the year, followed by the 1st of March, because you've got all spring and summer to look forward to.
Yeah.
But definitely Boxing Day it's just my favourite day of the year.
See, Garry, you saying that you don't like these long nights and it gets dark quick. I remember one time when me and Mark went to Devil's Bridge, and we met like, I don't know, 3:00, 3:30. I was home by 6 because it was so dark. It was like pitch black before 4:00, and being outside location, it was perfect, wasn't it, Mark?
Oh, it was brilliant. It's how that light changes. One minute you can see everything, and then it's just gone.
If you've got like a nice moonlit night and clear, follow the full moons. Get the calendars up for the year. Like for now, get all next year's full moons out, and 9 times out of 10, it's usually dry around the period of the full moon or the new moons and that. And then plan your invest if you go anywhere outside. Plan your invest around them with your walks around the graveyards and all that, because I've had one of the most amazing pieces of evidence on it in the graveyard, where I had a gentleman in a flat hat walk past us, and you could see his shadow go right past us on the wall, and that was on a live feed.
Oh wow!
That was just mind blowing. But you could sense them around you. But always have a little look. 2 seconds. I've got a card. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, it's gone.
He's getting his moon cards out.
He's got the football in the background.
Christmas cards.
No. What I mean is,
I'm joking.
I was given that last year.
That would be handy, Not taking a piss now. This is like you say, it might be a good idea.
Do you know what I mean? So have a little look at that, Miki, and you know, when you've got all your strawberry moons or whatever, is like, you know, they're always quite close to the start of the month at the minute. But I think as well, I'd say over the years, I think we're missing about 200 or 300 years with the cycles of when they've changed from 13 months to 12 months as well. So again, a lot of that is out sync, I feel, and I'd say with past lives and stuff like that, I feel there's gaps. And I feel that's why we've got a lot of gaps, is because they've done a lot of alterations over the years, and you know, maybe not log dates and all that of certain periods, but I do feel there's 200 or 300 years gone missing there, where you don't seem to get a lot in the chapters of when you're investigating or something. Majority of stuff goes back to about the 1600s. But you've got to be in some really like 1,000-year-old castle to get more in depth. But I do feel there's a few centuries missing around the where we're up to now in today's date. I don't think a lot of stuff adds up with the dates.
Right.
Every time I go in investigation, it's always Victorian period. It's always Victorian boy. Oh, it's Victorian children. There's Victorian this, and then there's.
I've got a theory about that.
There's more recent ghosts than that, you know.
But do you know why? Because they always say there's the theory of they were God-fearing in them sort of periods. They didn't want to go to hell because they'd been bad. They weren't going to get into heaven, etc. So that's why they say a lot of Victorian people, when they passed over, they stayed on like in spirit rather than passing over. But
I
then
thought it was just because I was thick, because I didn't understand Georgian and Edwardian periods. They existed as well.
They did, yeah. Okay, what I'm saying is, we notice them because of how they're dressed. Yeah, we all say, you never see a ghost of a bloke in a hoodie, but it's because they don't stand out. How many spirits do we see potentially every day when we're going shopping? We're out in the park. You don't know if they're real people. It's only because they don't stand out.
I've got another theory.
Do you reckon there, if you've got it, if angels down here, we must have visitations of what people don't see out the corner of their eyes, in a way where you're just walking on the path and you just presume it's somebody on today's plane.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, yeah. Go on, Carl.
I always think that the reason, because you look back and you look at documentation of past experiences and all that sort of stuff. If you went back 20 years or further back or whatever, it was Roman soldiers, it was this, it was that. You look now, it's Victorian. And I always believe it's the 7 goodbyes. So, and the last goodbye is when nobody utters your name.
Yeah.
So is that why we're suddenly getting, as you go through time, is that why you're getting to a point where if nobody utters your name, you are then visible?
Maybe.
Interesting.
That's all of it, because, people say, oh, why don't we see dinosaurs? Why don't we see this, that, and the other? And is it because when you get to a point where it's recent, within a certain amount of years, people are always thinking about the person that, unless it was a sudden death or things like that, if people passed away in a normal way, people will still remember them, but there's no reason for them to come back.
Yeah.
If it's a sudden death or an accident or a murder, blah, blah, they're like got other things. But if people are still mentioning their names, they're in their ether or your mind or whatever. So I always think it's the seven goodbyes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a bit like the number of type of ghosts.
Yeah.
I always think it's when it comes to activity, because if you go back and look at what people were witnessing, and you go back 10 years, you go back even further, and you look at the famous Colchester case, the electrician in the 70s, he saw a Roman Legion going through the hotel.
Yeah.
But so is it because we're moving on and people are then getting to the stage where, or anybody is not thinking about them and all that sort of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's my vibe.
I never thought of that, to be fair. Mm-hmm. But I do have a question for you. Obviously, you know I work in the cemetery, and at the moment it's so crazy. People visiting their loved ones, visiting once a year like they always do. They don't come the rest of the year, but that's another story. It's so busy, people putting the Christmas stuff on. Do you think Garry might be able to answer this from like the spiritual level? Do you think that when the family members at their grave, would the spirit of the past person that they're visiting, would they be with them, knowing that they're coming there to pay their respects? And
I always say as a thought, if you have to think of a family loved one in spirit, with the millisecond they're in and around you, there's no time conception up there. So I always say, if someone's thinking of you in Italy, and then all of a sudden your cousin's thinking of you in Ellesmere Port or Chester or whatever, the energy picks up and just booms over it within a millisecond. So I always thought that, with the good intention and the good mindset, that the energies will pick up on them. Yeah, even if they're not wandering around the graveyard, they could be somewhere else, a favourite location or something, or wherever they enjoyed. So I think within milliseconds they're in and around when the thought process. The thought as an energy puts it out there in the universe. You see, that's the way I.
Cole's dead.
You're right, Cole.
Yeah, just
contact Cole.
Do a mic check, Carl.
Yeah, just let me know.
I think that they're with you anyway, because if you start researching quantum and go down to quantum channeling, etc., they are part of their DNA's with you always. Therefore, you're part of their consciousness, no matter where they are. You're linked. You're linked anyway. They're there with you. You are them.
But I agree with what you just said, Russ. But going back to what I said, yes, you could be linked all the way back, going back years and years and years. But if you don't know about those,
true. You got to find a way.
You got to find a way. If you suddenly remember and you do the whole go through and you go back and you track your whole life,
we could always do a nice little experiment as well.
Go on.
Yeah, I don't know whether Carl's finished talking. I can't hear Carl. Is like think of your loved one on Christmas Day and ask them to give you a little sign.
Okay, there you go. The phone.
Did that check?
Fuck me.
Hello, guys.
Well, do everyone out there, do a little experiment and ask them to show you the sign, give you the feather there on Christmas Day if someone that you've got in thought of your mind in the house. Not outside, inside. Or move an object in your kitchen. Hide your keys, put your keys back.
Oh, Garry, Carl's got a question for you. He can't hear you.
I can't hear you, Carl.
Okay, I'll relay it to you, Mickey. You can ask Garry. Wow, modern technology.
He's blocked me.
Anyway, I had...
You repeat it.
Don't start yet.
I had a moment. You obviously, Mickey, you know where I'm staying. And we were sitting in the lounge area, and I was talking to somebody, and we were just having a chat, and then a certain feather just appeared out of nowhere, coming down, and landed on my knee, and it was a certain colour.
Okay.
And I want to know what a brown and black feather means.
Okay, so Garry, Carl
I can hear you now.
Oh, did you hear that?
I got the back end of it. Something about what's a brown or a black feather.
Brown and black.
It could be a mixture of like pagan, Wiccan, that type of stuff. Somebody from the land, possibly. Like a crow, Morrigan or something like that. Or I didn't hear the full question, but again, an earth. Whatever people's beliefs is, that could come in really close to you if you've been around that type of spiritual person, if you're with a pagan person or a Wiccan person. But just seeing different signs and different things around. I always believe like a magpie's feather in the garden. I don't look forward to stuff like that. I always think, salute the magpie. So again, I think a lot of spiritual things open in different times, and depends where you've been the day before. Have you been around that type of environment? Have you been in that around that type of, I don't know, whatever area or whatever beliefs that you've got or other people's beliefs? Again, I think we can have an overlap around people's auras and energies that attract that type of material as a sign or a symbolism. So again, if you get anything like that, do a little Google on why am I seeing a brown or a black feather? Is it linked with anything? Just see what comes up with Google now. But I don't do research, you see, but I just get drawn to that type of thing. You've either been around somebody or you've been to a location or through somewhere or past somewhere.
Yeah, because it was like it was in quite close time period of when I was at 30 East Drive.
Okay. Well, I think I don't get as much drawn to the house. I get much drawn to the land of East Drive, and nobody's ever actually said what the supposedly black monk is what I've been given off my spiritual team of what that actually energy is about. I've done a 48-hour lockdown in there, and by the end of maybe 20 to 30 hours, all the team were virtually trying to gang up on me, and it was just team only, and I was the only one left within the 48 hours, and I made sure I stayed there. But it was playing a lot of mind games, the energies. But I think it's to do with a lot of land. And I don't know whether if you want me to tell you, I'll tell you, but I've not really, I think I've only told one person before that of what I actually have been told off my team. I'm waiting for another medium or somebody else to specifically say around the East Drive and what it's about. I think it's to do with the land. I think it's to do with coming from one county to another, or taxes and all the, like the polls and paying taxes through one area or one road and one village. So I think that piece of pie at certain times of the year is very, very busy and very, you're getting the full piece of cheese, if you get what I mean. So I think you get the kitchen sink at certain times of the year there.
Well, I've never experienced the monk, but I've had the girl. Every time I've been, I've had the girl upstairs in the
little girl.
Yeah, she's mad. Yeah, definitely. Twice, yeah. Definitely very prevalent. Yeah, intelligent as well.
Can I show you the picture, folks?
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't comment on a lot of pictures and sense, but this gentleman was an ex-policeman, and I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah. So it's got wings.
I was going to say, wings,
he passed the next day.
Oh wow! Well, that person there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He passed the next day.
Was that just in the?
I'm going to have to wait for this to go live because you're so small on my screen, so I can't even see it.
Yeah. That's that looks like the perfect picture. Like it's just about to go.
You see that, Carl?
It's just the wings. It's
like misty wings.
Yeah. I can see it now.
Behind him.
Yeah. And that the person that sent me that was a family member.
Was that just in the garden?
Yeah, in his own garden.
Was it a mobile phone or was it a camera?
Oh God! I get sent that much stuff, Carl.
Sorry, Garry, my tech head came in there.
Yeah.
And it's just
I do apologise.
It's the symbology of the wings again for me as well. So you know what I mean. I'm fair enough he passed, bless him, but put that stigmatism of the wings. The angels come to collect him. It's just
yeah.
Depends where you sit on the fence. You know, I'm not doubting.
Yeah.
The person that was the photograph was. Are they still on this plane, or were they?
No, they passed the next day. They passed the next day.
The person with the wings, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Passed the next day.
And this is from my point of view. I'm not.
Merry Christmas.
I'm not poo-pooing it, or I'm not saying otherwise.
Merry Christmas.
What I would like to know is what camera was used, what time of day was used, and the environment.
Yeah, definitely. But I know it was an outside picture, but because of the circumstances, I wouldn't go back and ask that person that question, because
absolutely not. I'm not saying that. But if
at
somebody,
the time,
if somebody gives me like that sort of evidence,
that's what you need to ask. Yeah,
I need to then go, yes, it's an amazing, and I'm sorry to say, but there are coincidences and horrible coincidences.
A beautiful photograph. Yeah, it's an emotional photograph.
It's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
But if we want to then, if I take my head out of the emotional side to, okay, amazing photo, is this paranormal? I would have to then go, how was it taken? What was the circumstances? And so many other factors before I could comment. And take away that, yes, sadly, the person passed away the next day. To try and see if that, because you all know 99 point whatever percentage of what we go into and what we see is explainable, but it's that small percentage that we're
trying to find.
That's what we're trying to find, and that's what I want to do, because
that's a lovely in-depth, isn't it?
Obviously from that photo you've just shown and what you explained,
I want that photo as my last photo for sure, definitely.
Exactly.
That was my family. I'd have that on the wall. As a remember.
100%.
You've got horns, Russ.
How can you see from here? I'm under the table.
I won't.
I think Russ needs to invest in some better lights, because half the time it looks like he's in the dark.
It looks like he's been interrogated.
Exactly. It's either he's been interrogated or he's been.
I think I'm going to visit her. It keeps going.
He's in heaven or hell, one of them.
Exactly. Half the time you can hardly see him apart from the glint of the glasses where the screen is.
I'm in purgatory.
Come on, Russ. You're doing all right for yourself. Invest in better lights.
So Tracy said I visited my dad yesterday and I hope he was there next to me. Oh, that's nice, Tracy.
Just yes or no, Tracy, did he have a vintage car, a 70s car? Was he very proud of a 70s car? Like an old Cortina or...
Russ.
That's Russ.
Russ, here's a tip.
Silly boy.
Okay, where you see my finger, put your light that side.
Yeah, but you're probably different to him.
Okay, now turn the glare down a bit. Angle it.
That bit better.
Now move forward towards the camera.
I'll just put the light on.
Yeah, Garry. Tracy said no, he didn't. He had a Commodore.
I don't know what that is.
She's in Australia.
That's an old Ute, isn't it? Commodore.
Oh, shit.
An old car that they were very proud of.
Aye.
That was East Drive. A channel that in East Drive.
That's better.
That looks like some red demon with big eyes. Pull it up. Keep going.
I've got a similar photo.
That looks like an alien.
Looks like a grey, doesn't it? Or
a
reptilian.
I got a similar photo of that at the Scarred Inn.
Yeah.
That actually came out the mirror in the hallway.
Go to the
when
light,
we was in the front room. That was seen in the mirror in the hallway to start with.
The one at the bottom of the stairs?
At the bottom of the stairs, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was up in the stairs in the bedroom, the major bedroom.
Can I ask a question for everybody that's investigated East Drive?
Yeah.
Has anybody noticed that every single mirror in that house is angled towards another? So technically you can see from the lounge all the way up to the landing.
Yeah, spotted that straight. I hate mirrors facing each other as well. Just bad energy. Bad energy.
It's funny that, isn't it?
And the funny thing is,
corner of the eye.
We noticed the person in the back garden, if they turn on their outside light, it causes shadows and weird light anomalies in the front room, the other side of the house, because it's the mirror downstairs and pings its way up.
Cheeky.
Yeah, and the marbles appear from nowhere. Out of Carol's pocket. Yeah.
I've actually got the the clock in the front room, the one with the balls on.
Yeah.
There's no batteries in it, and I've actually got motion of that turning, just slightly
like a pendulum.
Like little vibration, not far, not much, but the 3 or 4 balls are just like quivering and doing this little vibration around them.
No. Has anybody ever had anything in the coal shed there? Because I never have, apart from nothing.
No, it's just full of mould.
Yeah.
I've had somebody who's had their hat. They had their hat like what I
Kelly.
got, and
Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly.
Yeah, she sent me that video.
Taken off her head.
Yeah.
Kelly Ennis?
No, Kelly Peppers.
Peppers,
Peppers.
Yeah.
Peppers.
So
I've seen a video of that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Gator said, my dad passed away a while ago. When I either think about him or trying to sort something, I smell his tobacco. I've heard him in my ear. Is it neurological or something else?
He's part of you, in my opinion. He's there. He's with you. Yeah.
You think about him.
Yep.
Something happened.
Very close.
Yep.
Very close around you. Coming closer as well. If you put them in your thoughts as well, you might go hot or cold as well when you're thinking about that person, as well as the sensuous smell.
See, I've never had any of my family come through that I'm aware of, and it really annoys me.
Maybe they don't like you, Miki.
They probably don't like me, yeah.
Ever tell you the story about my nan? So my nan,
maybe.
She passed away on Halloween, and when I was at my old house, she visited. And
Is this a joke?
No, seriously.
Oh,
no.
sorry. Okay. Well, you never know with Russ.
A serious paranormal one. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
And it was about 3, the old prelude in it, 3 a.m., the witching hour, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, almighty bang in the kitchen. And I went downstairs, and all the pots, pans from underneath the kitchen worktop had been thrown onto the floor. I kept trying to debunk it. Was it a faulty shelf? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Just a timing issue. But it was just a coincidence that my nan at 3 a.m. on Halloween come back. You a sod rush, I'm having some of this.
Wow.
Yeah. No, seriously, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Elliot says the clock moved when I was there back in 2014. I presume that's the East Drive clock.
Yeah.
Is that the little gold carriage clock?
Yeah.
On
the shelf, yeah. Gator says I get a chill and I felt goosebumps.
Yeah.
31st of October was his birthday.
Oh. Wow. Awesome.
Tracy said I've had the TV volume go up loud so many times and my doorbell rings and there's nobody there.
Yeah.
I think the one is my best mate who I go to the match with. He had a BMW, and every time it'd say, well, where you been last night on a Friday? We're going to match on a Saturday. And then all of a sudden, out the blue, his radio will go up on full blast. And he's like, you tell your mates to stop playing. I used to laugh my head off. So that radio used to go on full blast loads of times.
Anyway, guys, you're missing the best bit of evidence ever at East Drive. Was that when that guy had that rope tied around his waist and he got pulled up the stairs?
Russ.
Debunked that
rope. It was a camera cable.
It was a camera cable.
With Stuart pulling it.
I can't debunk that though.
Nice, it's amazing.
Yeah, different colour, but hey.
Yeah. It's night vision. That's why.
I blamed it was a different colour because of the IR camera and all this malarkey. No, that's rubbish. They look the same. No matter what colour cable you have, it looks the same on IR.
And what is it with TikTok people at the minute as well? I'm like going to East Drive, balancing things on the edge of the stairs, waiting for them to fall off, recording it, and then going home.
Yeah, maybe they're waiting for the bus that goes round quite regularly, round the front, that causes more vibration.
Yeah.
That's because the Ouija brothers did it.
Yeah, this is real.
Is anyone
put it this way. As all 5 of us are we're not going to do any diss tracks like the Sidemen did. We're not dissing anybody, but come on, please, people. Be honest.
Be honest.
Stop being an absolute whatevers.
Yeah.
Give us real evidence, not
please.
Didn't he
Not
go
balancing.
through? Didn't he go through a phase there at East Drive where some people would go and said, "Oh, last time we were here, we had the hatch vent open on the stairs and all that," and you're like, "Well, if there's anything around up there, it'll still filter through." You know what I mean? Oh, I've got
it goes
to
through walls.
You've got the famous. We're going back to conspiracy theories. The East Drive was closed for a week and a half. Nobody was allowed in there because you can book East Drive 365 days of the year. Blah, blah, blah. And it was all around the time when it was alleged. I'm just doing that in quotations in case anybody is watching.
Yeah.
Alleged that a certain UK living TV program bought the house. And it was alleged that the reason the house was closed from bookings was because certain things were putting into the house before it reopened for the paranormal people.
What, like a living room door?
As in
window.
things that would trigger EMF meters.
Behind the wallpaper.
Things like that. That could potentially, allegedly, be operated from the other side of the wall.
Remotely. Yeah. Wow. Did not know. I've not heard that one, Carl. That's a new one on me.
Yeah, definitely do. Okay.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
Like I always say, everything I say is allegedly, so you can't bloody sue me.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. So, boys, we're coming to an end very soon. My final question, I think, obviously we've all been to many locations. We've all had our bucket list locations all over the world. If you could go to one place, it's got a realistic place for you this coming year, 2026, where would you want to go? I will start with Chillingham Castle. I've never been there. I think this year I want to go there because I've heard so many. Everyone's favourite place. So for me, Chillingham.
Welcome.
Go on, Mark.
No, I'm coming with Miki.
Okay. Yeah, so that's
amazing location.
That's my one for me for this year. I've got to, get up there somehow.
I don't think I get to mine, but I'd say Alcatraz because I feel I've got like a caretaker energy that's drawing me over there. So I'd say Alcatraz, but I can't see me getting over to the States because I'm just too busy.
No, what about a more realistic one then you can think of that you've not been to maybe? That you think, I'd really like to go there. I should really get there.
Well, I went up to Slane Castle in August, and there's another castle above that. So possibly might get up that above Aberdeen that way and go further afield that way again in Scotland somewhere. But it's above Slane Castle.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
I want to do the island trip that you've done, Mick, on the Leap and a few of the others.
Lep Castle, Hellfire Club. Oh, amazing place, Hellfire.
Yeah, it's on my bucket list.
That's a great list. That's amazing places there. Ireland is so spiritual anyway. So, like the energy there is crazy.
And the people are amazing as well. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it is nice. But
take
you can't. Yeah, take a 10. You guessing you'll be back in America by then.
Fingers crossed. If it is America, I would take every single one of everybody on this. You four, I would personally take you to the Mizpah Hotel in Topar.
Wow.
I think that's an untapped location.
Yeah.
Yes, the boys at GA have been there, but nobody else seems to have been there.
He's
I've
friends
been there.
with them.
Sorry?
You're friends with them.
No, I'm not. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Sorry, I forgot.
Miki, we've discussed this. Allegedly.
Sorry. Allegedly, yeah.
I'm going to go demon hunting.
Remember? Okay, but yeah, I would. If it was me taking everybody on this podcast, I'd take you to the Mizpah. But me personally, I would love to go to Robbins Island and investigate the prison.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
That's where Mandela was kept.
Yeah,
okay.
I was there this year.
Really?
What did you go to? Did you get a chance to investigate? Did they let?
No, I didn't investigate it. I just wandered around. But the medical block, when I walked into it, I had to walk straight through and out because my chest, head, everything was aching and hurting.
Because it isn't just about Mandela. It's about what happened there as well. Because that prison has such a dark, horrible history.
Horrible. Absolutely disgusting.
It came on my radar about 3 months ago. Because I've been lucky in what I've done. I've investigated. Well, I've investigated Alcatraz. Well, everywhere. I've been honoured and humbled to be able to be invited to investigate these places around the world. But that particular island, I would love to investigate, and I'd also flip it somewhere a bit local to the UK. I'd like to do Spike Island in Ireland.
Yeah. Is that the Spike? Is that all the raves and everything were? Is that the part hedonistic thing?
No. Spike Island's in Ireland.
Yeah.
And it's the one that has the prison and fort on it.
Okay, on the fort.
Mm-hmm. Didn't X do something there the other last season?
Yeah. Well, a friend of mine got the location for them, but when I saw the pictures, that's a local one. When I was living if I'm in the UK, Robin Island would be if somebody gave me. I always say, as I've said on Miki's thing, it's always been the White House. I'd love to investigate the White House, but there's no chances, even hypothetically, to be into the White House.
Trump might let you in.
I did tweet Mr. Trump, and I asked him. I inboxed the personal question: "Can I investigate in the White House, please?" Never got a reply.
If you get a reply, can you ask him why he cancelled my visa, please?
And can you hurry up?
And hurry up and reissue it.
Yeah. Can I add one more place as well, which I always love this time of year as well, is I'd love to go to the Eagle's Nest, which was in Australia. It was in the German war films, wasn't it? Hitler's hideout place, wasn't it? Possibly Austria.
Garry, that is now a cafeteria.
No.
He's been there.
There is basically the Eagle's Nest before the Americans liberated it in the early doors of the war. The Eagle's Nest was basically, as most of the prime targets that could have potentially given anything away to the Allies, was destroyed by the Germans as they left. The Eagle's Nest, the guy that designed the Eagle's Nest designed the Führer bunker and several other key Nazi locations that Hitler would own, because by that time his brain had gone from the drugs and God knows what else. He would only trust this one designer, and he designed a lot of the key Nazi structures. He designed the whole city, whatever. But they destroyed most of it before the Americans got there. But now, half of it, which had a mural behind, is now a cafeteria on top of the hill. And you can go there without paying, and you can go there.
Have a coffee.
I was passed this by a historian from Derby Jail, and this is actually a bullet from Flounders.
Oh wow!
Which do get some residential link in sometimes there now and again, because that's in my Reiki room. So again, Second World War, loads of RAF places as well, especially around the UK. And anybody out there that would do some research and see the total amount of RAF bases that was in the UK, and if we could list all them and like going in and around them at some point as well. I love the old RAF bases as well.
Yeah.
Well, Garry, I'll give you a location.
Hey, what's that called?
Give you a location. RAF base down in Kent, basically where the control tower on the RAF base. It's called a place called Kings Hill in between Rochester and Chatham, and it's been turned into a massive housing estate. But the control tower and the officers' mess and that whole area is now a pub. I would love you to go there and see what you pick up in the main restaurant area of the tower.
Yeah, I've done the RAF base in Lincolnshire with the Bluebell pub.
Yeah,
we did one, Mark, didn't we?
We did.
What did we do? Sawbridgeworth.
That's it, Sawbridgeworth.
That was cool. That was nice. Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Mark? What's your realistic location you want to get to in 2026?
I'd love to do the QE2.
Where's that based at the moment?
That's the one in San
Is it
Francisco.
Long Island?
Long Island, California.
He's been there.
He's been there.
Fucking hell, every place I've been there. Okay, well, is that realistic?
Yeah, it's a hotel.
Yeah.
No, what about Mark going there?
No, the realistic one is the one in Colorado. What's the hotel?
Oh, yes, because you're going there. The Clown Motel, no?
No. What's the big one where the Shining was done?
Stanley.
Stanley Hotel.
Stanley,
yeah.
That's in...
Yeah. Okay, if you go there, Mark, if you go there, if you want to, not paranormal, buy a bottle of their own. It's Woodford Reserve, but it's the Stanley Hotel. You can only get it from the Stanley Hotel. It's a bottle of Woodford bourbon.
Cold buy
Don't care about it if you don't like it. Just go and buy a bottle.
Okay. So I'm going there. I'm going to Colorado for 4 days.
Oh yeah, you said about it before. Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Then you go in Vegas. Yeah.
Mark,
if I get my visa.
access, if you talk to the reception
Christmas gala
and say you're in the paranormal, because they have a resident team, and ask them to give you access or just take you around the tour to the carriage house, where the mattresses, anybody that's died at the Stanley, every single mattress gets lined up in the carriage house.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
And it's literally got loads in it.
Jesus. All the dead guests. Wow.
Can I throw one more out there?
It is a bit like Vegas, where you basically, if you die in Vegas, you can guarantee 5 minutes later there'll be new carpet, the bloodstains will be gone, blah 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 blah, whatever, and you'll be back open. The Stanley Hotel is exactly the same, but they have the carriage house and all the people that have stayed there. And I presume they throw them out after a certain period of time, obviously. But it basically has a mattress store. I think when I was there, it was at the side as you walked in, but before that, it was on top of the eaves of the carriage house, and it literally was just full of mattresses where people had died.
Do you know what I'd like for everyone to do in the group as well, which would be good experiment-wise? If you watch Expedition Bigfoot, I do feel there's more of a spiritual link there with that. So I'd like to go as a team and go when the show's on and when they're doing all this research and you get glimpses of Bigfoot or the thermal image in that. I think there's more of a bit of a spiritual twist with this, because it seems to disappear quite quickly wherever they're on the mark of it or on the trace of it.
Alien.
I can put you in touch with the cast and the producer.
He's been on it.
No.
On the show.
I know it sounds.
I personally think, from the spiritual side of it, I think there's more.
I was at Michigan Paragon, and all of the crew and all of the headliners were at Michigan Paragon, which I was there at. And my table was right next to theirs.
I'd like to see them. I'd like to see them put a spiritual medium in there to see what they pick up on, because they've not done that twist yet. And I'm like, get me on there.
Garry, don't ever channel Bigfoot, please. I don't like Chewbacca.
The guy that's the ex-military guy on that show.
Hey, you're Sasquatch, Russ.
The guy that's the ex-military guy believes there is ties to the paranormal. because of how they go in and out of
interdimensional.
He believes
that's what I'm saying.
He believes that.
I'd love to do that and go, can I channel that energy? Can I pull that energy forward? Can I work with that energy?
Wow.
Carl.
There's a challenge, Carl.
We can't see, Mark. You've gone
because of your wall, Mark.
You've gone green screen.
Yeah. Maybe take your green screen down and maybe I can see it.
We can see a cage. Is that a cage?
That's Mandela's cell.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's Robin Island.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Are you drawn, Carl, to anything in Alaska?
Pardon?
Are you drawn to anywhere that you'd like to go in Alaska?
Alaska. I'd like to go to. Oh, what's the name of the place?
Sorry if you put me on the spot.
No. It's where they fly everybody in. It's the main hub of Alaska. Oh shit! I was only watching Simon Wilson on YouTube. Stay there. Literally yesterday, and I can't remember the name. Edmonton.
That place.
There's the one place.
Anchorage, no?
Anchorage. That's it.
Anchorage, whatever that says.
Yeah.
That's it.
Anchorage.
Thank you, Gayla.
I'm going to Anchorage.
Gayla mentioned David Polides as well. I watch him with his missing.
Movie about Sasquatch. Yeah.
That guy's brilliant. David Polides, his documentary is awesome. He does the missing people. Is it Missing 211 or something like that? About missing, Hollow Earth and.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Tracy.
So, guys, I think we'll wrap it there. What an awesome show. Started off talking about ghosts, ended up talking about Bigfoot, and then I love it.
But that's
Missing 411. There you go.
That's the whole thing about the paranormal. It's not just ghosts. It's cryptids, it's UFOs.
It's everything.
This, that, and the other. Sea monsters.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you. Go on, Gary.
Go on, it's okay. No, go on. You're okay.
No, I was going to get rid of you. What do you want?
I know, I go for England. You know what I'm like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, guys, you've been awesome. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. It's been a pleasure. I know it's busy Christmas time, and you could be doing stuff with your families. I do appreciate you joining me. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me over the weeks and months this year of the Ghostoul Podcast. We've had loads of great guests, and the comments, the feedback, the shares, the views. You're all absolutely awesome. And we'll see you next year for more paranormal fun, stories about our adventures. And we'll see you in 2026. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. God bless.
See you later.